Hi, my name's Jeff, and I'm on the GIS survey team here at Ashkelon, and I want to explain to you a little bit about the equipment that we use and why we use it and how we end up with drawings. First of all, this is a total station. What we do with this machine is we're able to measure distances and angles, and what we do is we look through this scope and the scope right here, and then we point it at this rod, the prism that's right here. And what this machine does is it shoots a laser out and it reflects back from this prism, and that way we're able to tell the exact point on the ground where this rod is from shooting the laser up here at this prism. What we then do is we have coordinates. We have north and east coordinates and also elevations that are stored in this machine. And what we do when we get back to the compound is we download these points from this machine into our computers. And so that way when we take pictures and we have points on our pictures on where we took the pictures, then we can draw over stones in the computer from pictures so that those stones are in exactly the right place in the grid. This whole process is called, sometimes we refer to it as GIS. That stands for Geographic Information Systems. Now, a lot of people often ask, what's the difference between GPS and GIS? GPS stands for Global Positioning System. So really what a GPS machine or a GPS unit does is the exact same thing that this total station would do, is that it gives you a set of coordinates, but it does that by communicating with satellites rather than using the laser to shoot at the prism. GIS attaches information to that set of coordinates. So geographic information systems is really what you want, because if you just have GPS, all you have is a position. But if you have GIS, then you can attach a picture, you can attach a drawing, and lots of other information to that set of coordinates. So here's a fun thing, is that actually the GPS machine that you use in your car to get directions when you're driving around, it does use GPS in that it gives you your position. It tells you where you are on which road. But GIS is the software that really that computer is using to tell you exactly where you are and where you need to go. So I hope that helps clarify things, and you have some neat information about the equipment that we use.
Hey guys, I brought the total station back into the GIS office, and now what I'm going to do is use this cord to connect the total station to the computer, and after a few computer steps in the program, I end up getting an Excel spreadsheet like this, where I have the points that I took and the coordinates of those points on the ground. So this right here is my east-west coordinate, this is my north-south coordinate, and then this right here is the elevation of the coordinates on the ground. And so then what I'm able to do is, once I have it in this spreadsheet, I can take this spreadsheet over here to this program called ArcMap, where this is what we draw our maps in. And what I can do is click a few clicks, and then these green dots pop up, and these green dots are where I've taken coordinates with the total station machine and the rod that I showed you earlier. So this is one thing that we do. What we could do here is, say I wanted to draw a shape connecting these points. I could just turn on my editor and click and make a triangle, or bring it out and make a different shape. Finish that sketch right there, but that's actually not one that I want to do, so I'm just going to delete that.
But one neat thing that we do with this program is we're able to take pictures in the field. We take them on our phones or just with cameras, and we can take pictures of the rocks and the stones, the architectural features that we want to draw. And if you see in the picture, I've placed orange dots on these stones, and I took points with the total station and the rod on each of these dots so that I know the coordinates of them, and then I connected those dots in the program so you can see the pictures kind of tilted, but that's so that these rocks are lined up just the way that they are in the real world. And so now I can turn on my editor again and start drawing these stones. And this is how I draw all the stones that come up on my map, is that I just trace over them with the mouse. So this way we have a greater degree of accuracy. We can pretty clearly depict on our top plan the shapes of the stones in real life. And so we use that to analyze construction styles of different people. This is from the Islamic period, and from grid 25 that I've been working in. And yeah, so we just go through that process and label everything in the geographic information system, and then we can produce a map that has a lot of good information on it for the grid supervisors to aid in excavation. Thanks a lot.